Welcome back to Pistol Maple Farms YouTube channel. I am Nate. We got Jonathan, Danny in the back, and Dan. We're heading to Alaska, so we need to get on a airplane here in a few hours, and this will be my first time out of the lower 48 and into Alaska. So we're pretty excited. What are we going to do out there, guys?
Catch salmon.
Catch salmon or wrestle bears.
That's right.
Wrestle some bears. Hey, listen, if there is a bear, I'm doomed because I'm the slowest one in this group.
You got to take a leg, Jonathan. That's the thing. You got to go right for the leg.
Right onto West Bakerview Road.
So we're, which way am I headed? Right here?
Correct.
So right now we're heading to an outfitting store. Where are we headed?
Cabela's.
We're going to Cabela's. There's some things we need to get. I hear the mosquitoes are bad. That's what I'm hearing, and I heard they're not even really mosquitoes. They're kind of like prehistoric pterodactyls.
Use the right lane.
Isn't that kind of how it's been explained?
Yeah.
You can hear them breathing?
Yep.
That's what Tom said last night. You can hear them breathing.
We're going to go I-5 south up at the yield sign.
Okay.
Use the right
So
lane.
we're in Bellingham, Washington. We got to head down to SeaTac, the Seattle-Tacoma Airport, and we're heading to Alaska for a couple weeks. Should be a good
In a quarter
time.
mile, merge onto I-5 south.
Thanks for stopping by. Catch you at the end. How much? $135,000. This is a $135,000 boat? Holy cow. $135,000.
This?
Yeah, for a 25-footer. 24-footer?
24-footer.
All right. I'm getting in.
Yep.
That doesn't look like it's Nate sturdy, but give it a whirl.
How much were the ones that guy sold?
That one was $980,000. Or 800.
800,000?
Yeah, that boat we were on last night.
That was 800,000.
850, he said. Or 800, I can't remember. This is kind of the same coating he had on the inside of his. So this is a Lake Erie boat?
No. I mean, it would suffice for sure.
Is this an ocean boat? What do you do this for?
This is the design that they use out in the Pacific Northwest, but they're becoming more popular at Lake Erie.
Can you go in, or is it
No.
locked? Well, that's bull crap. Okay, you can drive it out here too, huh?
Yep.
Mercury. These things don't have HVAC, do they?
No.
I was a little disappointed there wasn't AC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, being that Tom said it was an AC in the boat.
Yeah, don't you want AC on your boat?
I was nice to have AC in there.
You like that warm? Not what I want. I want AC. Although when you put the windows down, it cooled off.
Hey. What do you mean? You like it?
Why don't you like it?
Because he doesn't like the type of fishing that we would do.
Oh, say more.
He won't troll.
Trolling is just not that much fun.
You want to go catch with skill and bait.
I'll put it this way.
You want food production.
Trolling?
You want the sports. I like food production.
Trolling? I can make you look like a great fisherman.
Hey, that's your job.
I just say, hey, Nate, reel this in. It isn't. I mean, trolling is for people that don't know how to fish.
That's me. That's me. Danny, what kind of boat do you want? Or would you rather have a cabin in Alaska?
Cabin in
Same
Alaska,
price.
But the boats have their purpose. I just don't see how. If my dad thinks it's worth it, my dad thinks it's worth it.
Why are you being so practical? It ain't even your money. Like, you're being practical.
Okay, so this has got an extra engine.
I'm looking at it.
It's got an extra engine. It's 2 feet longer. That
You two are a lot alike. That's what I have to say.
This one's 180.
So this is a cabin in Alaska,
$185,000.
or this. That's a little bigger.
Buy a boat before a Chautauqua property. No, I would buy the Chautauqua.
Exactly.
Property first.
By the time you come around to a boat,
Base price.
you're gonna be like
It's a big boat.
almost too old to use it.
You just said you're in the fourth quarter, and
I know.
you're just getting into
No, I'm
third
middle of
quarter.
the third quarter.
You're in the third quarter. I know.
Middle of the third quarter.
I'm halftime. I get it. I'm like moving into the third quarter.
That's right. You know, I like these steps a lot better.
Me too. The seats are nicer. I'd rather get one of them big, hard drive marine boats. Wouldn't you?
I think it would make more sense to get a boat like this size, but with the front thing.
So you can drive off of it.
So it's just, well, we were talking about it as an application for layout boat hunting. So layout boat hunting is basically
For shooting
let's
ducks?
say- yeah. So it's basically, think of a saucer that has a little hole in the middle that's pretty wide. Normally, they take them out in boats like this. You have to throw them over.
And then you get down inside it?
down the sides. But with the front that would be able to go down, you could just basically
Slide right in.
slide right in.
Right, you put it on there, and then you would just lower the gate, and then you would float right up. They're shaped exactly like a pumpkin seed. That's what a layout. They have no means of propulsion. They don't need to be registered or anything. You're just basically a floating blind on water, which you're only this high above the surface of the water.
And then this
You're
is like
basically
the tender boat.
you're basically like in an inner tube on a lazy Susan ride or a lazy river ride.
Just about.
but
You're doing a lazy river ride, but you can shoot from it.
they're very stable, and because of the low profile, the ducks just think it may be something floating in the water, and it doesn't register them as danger.
I think a hard drive marine boat.
Yeah,
I mean, if
it's gonna be hard enough for me to justify 180,000, not 600,000 for.
Well, it's gonna be smaller.
Yeah.
oh, come on, I listen. You start putting 2,500 HDs on boats, I'm in.
I think I just need to learn how to weld aluminum and then just figure it out.
Yeah. Cooler.
Yeah, because there was a drain down in there.
Look at this engine. How many horsepower? 200 each.
It's a lot of giddy up.
Not too many places you can go and pick up your bait, tackle, and grab a boat for the road. Aha. There it is.
Those are the old jugs.
Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, they've been serving or providing these guys with syrup for a long time. So there it is. Grade A Dark Robust. Pennsylvania. So that is Westfield, Pennsylvania. Retails for $30 here at Cabela's. Got some good packaging for some hot sauce. The General's hot sauce. Grenade packaging. All right, here's the tent. It's $500. Jonathan says a bear would get into it.
Yeah.
I said it. That's why they call them wrappers for their snacks. What'd you get, John boy? Some boots. Needed a new vest and something for rain. What if these guys need my card?
I don't think so. We can buy this cool.
They didn't like your card, huh?
I took it.
Okay.
Thanks for.
What do you get? Points back with a Cabela's card?
Yeah.
Like, what is that? Rewards or something?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, like, you spend 10 grand and you buy one of those boats, you might get a pair of boots.
Yep. Pretty much. Maybe a hat.
Thanks, man. That's why we're here.
I forgot. Where's my Danish? I want that.
Jeez.
Danish.
Yeah.
There we go. Well, it's based on your pretz or your. This is jalapeno. I got regular.
That.
Who got regular chips? That's mine. Nope. Regular chips.
I'll pay you.
He might have missed it.
It's alright. There's a lot.
Features, dude. Look at that cheese. That's freaking amazing. You'll see what I mean. Park and fly, guys.
Park and fly.
Park and fly. Here goes the truck. Door's still open.
So,
Yeah. If anybody wants to call Park and Fly and let them know, the driver's door is still open. Flying Hawaii to Alaska doesn't sound as cool as flying Alaska to Alaska.
well, at least Hawaii isn't a layover.
That would suck. That's true. We're gonna fly you to Hawaii and then we're gonna fly you to Alaska. Oh, sweet. We got our own spot here, man. Smith Cove. If you go to sleep in a strange place, definitely want your mommy blanket with you.
That's yours.
I know. Are you saying I was inferring it was yours? This is my mommy blanket. It's awful busy for 1 a.m., isn't it? Yeah. You come up to his midsection.
Oh, look at the cute teddy bear.
Dude, I like the size of this plate.
So Jonathan, they all before they attack, they always stand up. So that's when you got your shot.
Yeah.
That's when you go in.
Single leg. High crotch.
That's right.
Did you know Alaska is the least traveled to state in America? The least traveled to state in America is Alaska. So we grabbed a little breakfast here until waiting for Richard. Jonathan and Danny are upstairs. I think Danny's stirring. Jonathan's out. But Rich will be here shortly. Dan wants to hit Costco so we can get some supplies before we head out to the bush. It's wild.
Right from the hotel.
That's like the second one here in the last 5 or a minute. There must be water over there.
Let's go on the drive to where we're staying. Yeah.
All right. We can all fit.
Sure.
It's just a little chummy. Come on, dude.
My gas is in his bag.
Come in closer.
Yesterday. I can hold it for 20 seconds. Right. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. So the whole point of this trip, and the only reason this trip to Seattle and Alaska happened, is because of Richard. So Richard had been watching the channel from here in Alaska, And we'll let him tell the story later on when I finally get to meet his wife, because I think it'll be a good story for everybody, and also why I see the value of this channel, because I get to meet people. I never would have had this opportunity with Dan, Danny, and especially my son to come out here if I didn't have the YouTube channel. So in this scenario, we're here building a relationship with a friend and customer, and I want to help Richard's business grow. And Richard, at 66 years old, is actually pretty dang coachable. And I think he's got something cool here in Alaska. There is not another maple syrup brand here, so he has a really good story that no one else has. So I would like to help Richard build his maple syrup company, and you never know. Maybe down the road I could purchase it from him and have my own little Alaska, what do you call it, getaway place. But we're going to see where Richard bottles his syrup. I think we're going to be going to a farmer's market that he does that is, I guess, insane. He said his little town of like 5,000 people becomes like 30 or 40 or even 50,000 people during the salmon. What do you call it? Salmon season. We're at peak season near Richard. He's on the Kenai Peninsula. So Richard's picking us up, and I probably talk to Richard once a week at least. So, you know, just developed a relationship over time, and he's certainly helping us on this trip. I think a lot of people say, well, Nate, how can he afford to do a trip like this? I don't think I could without having a person here preventing us from overspending on things. And also, he's helping us a ton with transportation. To give you an idea, just to rent a truck for this trip was like $6,500 for 2 weeks. That's insane. Whereas Richard is like, hey, use my truck. You know, he's helping us a ton. So I'm already trying to think of a way I can repay the guy, because, you know, he's going to get his father-in-law's RV for us. For the days that we aren't using an Airbnb. So we're going to be using an Airbnb for the next 4 days just to give us a little break, give Richard and his family a break. We just want to be at one place. Like, we've traveled from hotel to hotel for about a week. We just want to stay somewhere for a minute. And then we'll probably go to the RV at Richard's. And then at some point we're going to Talkeetna, which is up where the birch maple operation is. We got 2 days at a Airbnb up there, and then probably back to the RV. Then we're gonna fly back to Seattle after a couple weeks, and then we're gonna drive home, hopefully with some birch logs. That's not birch, I'm sorry, Douglas fir. I got a little jet lag, there's no doubt, just a little bit of jet lag. But hey, thanks for coming along for the trip. Looking forward to this, and looking forward to sharing it with you. And yeah, if you've been thinking about, hey, I think it'd be cool to have Nate come out and make a video of our story, well, reach out. It's the only job I have. We're heading over to Costco to get some supplies. At this point, I've relinquished any control of this trip, other than the general overarching. Let's let that seaplane go up. Check it out. Just a general overarching, like, hey, here's kind of the idea of what we want to do. But the sockeye, or what they'll call the reds, the locals will call them the reds, the red salmon, they're in full, like, migration. So you take a couple fishermen like Dan and Danny, and it's just kind of fun watching people enjoy doing what they love. So, but yeah, we got some supplies to get, because we're still 3 hours from Richard's place. We got about a 3-hour drive from Anchorage here to get to Soldotna. So hope that makes sense.
All right. Yeah, I was thinking if we could get up, you know, you'd be a great source of, you know, helping the guys out.
Great at the fish.
That's the one I was telling you about.
That's for
where
dip
you walk
netting?
out and you just...
Holy cow. It's like a trampoline. Looks like that spike ball game you play.
And you literally just walk out and put them out. Catch them.
Hey, look, boots. That's what he said. Get some boots in the water. Look at vacuum sealer, Dano. That is a great price for syrup, buddy. Whew. Sometimes the label's a little jacked, but these look pretty good. It's the best deal on maple syrup in America that I know of. 13 bucks a quart. You know, Costco moves 4 million gallons of maple syrup a year. That's a lot. 16 million quarts. You know, the United States, we produce like 6.5 or 5.5, 6 million gallons. There's a lot of maple syrup, so if there's an issue with geopolitical trade, price of that syrup would. This is the line to check out. Hot dogs, $1.50. They're known for that $1.50 hot dog special. I'm trying to find Dan and Danny, but they have camo on. Dan and Danny were explaining what rut is when it's time to go hunt and why all of the doe are in heat at the same time. It's because the new baby, what do you call them? What do they call the baby? The fawns. The coyote and stuff can't eat them all at once, so it's basically like all the numbers come. And but we were explaining what rut is, and it's kind of like watching Dan and Danny shop at Costco to prepare for a fishing trip. They don't see you. You really can't communicate with them. They're communicating with each other with grunts.
Yeah.
Mostly, right? Yeah.
Let's see what it is.
Well, look. Let's see. The wild.
In the wild.
See the off in the distance stare.
We got 36 Mountain Dews. Wow. A couple cases of water.
They can't maintain eye contact for more than a second.
It's like staring a silverback gorilla in the face. Make eye contact too long, and they attack.
Yeah. They just keep moving.
Yep.
Just like a buck and rut. There they are. I knew if I didn't get something like this, we'd end up with scurvy.
Oh, goodness.
Nothing but meat.
Oh, we had what's wrong with that?
I bought salad.
Did you?
Yeah.
Sweet.
We need dress.
So they have a Costco salad here that we provide all the maple for.
Really?
It's prepared already with the maple vinaigrette.
Want us to buy that?
Everybody good with ranch?
It's all right.
Everybody good with ranch?
Yeah.
Wasn't it a salad dressing?
Hello.
You want to find
It's
it?
ranch.
What are you peddling today?
You want to find it?
See, look at that. Another dough.
I'm going to analyze your friend.
You should look up Soul Price. Do a little research on them. So we can thank Soul Price for the club stores.
You're not.
He was the guy that influenced Sam's Club and Walmart and all these club stores. Well, Walmart's not necessarily a club store, but you can thank Soul Price for it. So look it up. Interesting story. And where do you get hot dogs? Bear prints.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I see a few things here, but let's just. This?
You have no idea. Is this your shop here?
No, this one here is Steve Ellis. He's the second owner. The original owners got some history on them and everything. They started
Oh, no
in
kidding.
1942, and there's a nice little picture way up there of them in their amphibious car.
No kidding.
Yeah, that was back in like the late
I don't know.
60s or so.
Check that out.
But yeah, we've been in business since 1942.
1942.
Yeah.
How long have you been here?
I have been here since 2018.
Awesome.
And Steve took over ownership when they had passed away. He was a friend and business attorney for them. They didn't have any kids, so they willed it all to him.
Wow, you guys are busy too.
We try to be.
Yeah.
So, sir.
Like, where'd you go to do that?
Amphibious car. How about that? Stewart's photo. Anchorage, Alaska. Well, I'd say they were ahead of their time.
reason I asked not to pull battery.
That's a pretty cool photo.
Battery is out there. I don't want it at low battery, and then it stops. Okay. Goes out, and that thing is on, stuff like that.
That's cool. It's got a plastic around it.
So far, yeah, that was a pretty easy one there. Yeah. I was pretty sure I wasn't going to have to do a wet sensor cleaning on that because there's a couple little specks there of dust. Yeah, that looks much better there. Time, you're controlling the time.
Yeah, and you're controlling how much light's coming in.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and AV is the aperture value.
So I forget what aperture does.
Okay,
Like,
so the aperture, so a couple things. When you go into a dark room, what does your iris pupil do?
oh, it's the
Opens up.
dilation.
Yes,
right.
it dilates it, open. Okay? So and that's where it's tricky for some people. Like on this one here, this lens here, you have a 3.5 to a 5.6.
Yeah.
So this is a variable aperture lens. Okay? So it still allows you to go way up to that 22. Okay? Now when I say way up, number-wise is what I'm talking about. But what the iris part is actually doing, it's actually constricting way down. Okay? So that would be like bright light out, that pupil goes way down small. Okay?
Yes.
Dark area opens up. Okay?
So it's the amount of light. It's
Exactly. The amount of light that comes in. So the 3.5, if we open it up to a 3.5, it's going to open it up more like this. Okay? 22 is way down here. So a couple things that it's going to do. You have it open up wide, obviously lets more light in. So the other thing then is you'd have to shoot fast enough so it's not too bright.
Yeah. So right now you're getting
Fuel range 5 to 7, and
547. I'll see that.
and
547. You're getting 22.7 right now.
I did on the way up, yeah. But what we'll do is I'll set it before we leave. Let's do that. All right, now we're going to see what it gets.
Okay.
Going home.
And then show me the shifter again.
You got a button right here on the side,
Okay.
and you just take that and pull
So that's
down.
drive, and then if you put it in reverse, you actually go.
You gotta go all the way up like that.
And then park. Just push the button.
Yeah, just park and just push button.
That's interesting. I've never seen anything
Yeah.
like that.
So it takes a little bit to get used to.
So it's inline 6, but it's 3.0 liter.
Yeah.
Okay. Inline 6 Duramax diesel. I don't think they can make these fast enough. So this is the bay.
Yeah. It's called turning gain arm. What it is the ocean comes up and splits off into two bodies of water.
Okay.
One is the Canuck arm, and the other is the Turnagain arm. And we'll go around the Turnagain arm. We have to go to the end of it to go around it.
You gotta like move the camera 360 degrees to see it all.
Now, just down a little further here, there's sheep on these mountains, and they'll come down and be right on these cliffs. It's when the tides come in, a lot of times you'll get people out here that surf it. They get what they call a board tide,
Oh yeah.
and they'll surf it all the way down this inlet.
Now is the other side? Is this the same body of water that goes right by the Kenai Peninsula?
No.
So that's another body of water, and the other side
Yeah.
is mountains.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the ocean's actually over there
Yes.
on the other side. This is like a bay.
Well, the inlet comes up and then it forks off into two fingers. And we're going around one finger right now.
Okay. So you got to go all the way around the finger?
Yeah, around. If you went right over the top of those mountains,
Yep.
you would hit our area.
Oh, so you live,
Yeah, we live
Over
just
there.
Over there.
but it's 2 hours to get over
But
there.
it's 2.5 hours to get there. But if they build a bridge where we could go over, we'd be there. We're only maybe 50 miles,
I got you.
but we have to go 150 to get there.
They just didn't build you a highway through there, huh,
Yeah.
Richard?
All right, you see that? You see those places over there across the bay there? You see those buildings and all way over there? That's the city of Hope. Excuse me, Hope.
Hobe.
Yeah, they talked about building a bridge from here to over there.
Yeah.
Because if we could go from here to over there, we'll be like really close.
I got you.
To, I'll show you where it is to get to Hope.
Well, that's an aptly named city. They had a lot of hope to get a bridge built.
Yeah.
They had some hope.
The reason they've never built a bridge is the cost of putting one in, because of the engineering, because of the tides.
Oh, I got you.
I mean, we have 20-foot tides here.
So it's high tide right now, isn't it?
Yeah. When I was coming up here, there was no water. There was hardly any water at all out there.
Really?
Yeah. It was like barren. Just a little bit of a stream of water way out. And now look at it.
Are you serious?
Yes. Yeah.
You're saying like it's almost half the distance across when tide's down, or?
Oh yeah. I mean it's but you can't walk out there because of
It's mucky.
Monkey, you'll sink. What happens is you sink in, and then you can't get out.
I got you.
Sucks you in. Matter of fact, a lot of people have lost their lives because they couldn't get out.
It's like quicksand.
Yeah. What it does is when your leg goes in, the tides are coming in, and it just the suction just
Squeezes you.
and you can't get out. There was one not long ago, a
Holy
newlywed
smoly.
couple.
Yeah.
They were out, and the guy couldn't get out, and they were trying to rescue him, and they couldn't, and he ended up drowning. I mean, there was nothing they could do but watch him literally die.
You'd have to get a boat out to them.
Yeah.
So the tide comes fast, is what you're saying.
Yes. It's a wall of water, and that's what those guys surf on. They'll bring their surfboards out and they'll surf it. The tide.
So it moves that fast.
Yeah.
I think, okay.
Yeah.
And this bay here is called what?
This is Turnagain Arm.
Turnagain Arm.
Turnagain.
The other one's Canuck, as in Canadian?
Yeah.
I can see why people that live out here appreciate and like pure maple syrup.
Oh yeah.
I can see it.
It's
a good fit.
It's a big market here. It really is. Even though, but there's just not a lot of people. But out of the people that live here, it's huge.
All right, Richard. How in the world did I get here? How did this happen?
Well, I started following you on YouTube, and I was watching several shows you'd done, and I said to my wife one day, I was letting her watch it, and she said, "You guys have a lot in common." And I said, "Yeah, I think I'm supposed to meet this guy." And I said, "I'm going to meet him one day." And
Was it about a year later we met?
Yeah. And then I was traveling. I was traveling from our farm in Michigan down to North Carolina.
Let me get this shot real quick, Richard. That's insane. I don't know what that is.
That's a glacier all the way down at the very end.
Yeah, I figured that was a glacier over there. Sorry, I had to interrupt to get a shot of the glacier.
Yeah, but anyhow, I was traveling from Michigan down to North Carolina and looked up where his business was and found out it was just not very far out of the way, and called and got a hold of his secretary there and asked if I could come and see him, and he happened to be standing there, and we worked it out. The next day I came by and we met, and the rest is history.
Heck yeah. We talk about once a week. I'd say we talk about once a week.
Oh yeah.
Oh, once a week. Probably average at least, because sometimes more at once. And then I knew I had this trip to go out to Seattle again, so we're out here, and we found out that Seattle is only halfway. It's only halfway to where we're going, so. Look at this. Can't see the tops of
Now
those.
that's a ski resort up there.
Oh, yeah?
In the summer they do downhill biking.
So you
over
can
there
see
on
it.
the
Okay,
left.
I
Yeah,
can see
see that.
Yep. Can't see the peaks of those mountains.
Now, do any of you guys need to stop?
This service station is the busiest one in the state.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the last stop before heading to the Kenai. This is the only way to really get there by land.
This is the only way.
Gotcha. So back when you first moved out, it was a 2-lane road.
Yes.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
And you had to use mules.
Sled dogs.
Well, I will say that when they were working on the roads, they would have road closures at night, and you had to get through them before they started working on the roads when they were dynamiting and stuff, because they would close the roads, and if you didn't make it, you'd have to stay all night.
Sleep in your vehicle.
Yeah, you just sit till they were done.
Tourist trap.
Yep.
I just said it. Said it out loud. Probably some sheep, goats up there. This is what happens when Ohio boys bring their fishing rods to Alaska.
We have a group chat, includes my parents, my mother-in-law, everybody. I call it the whole family.
Mm-hmm.
And I sent it to everybody. Since my wife gets mad when I don't
Yep, I get it.
send pictures and stuff. So whenever we go on
Mine too.
whenever we go on trips and my mom and her family knows that we're having an absolute blast, we always, or one of us typically says, you know, it's kind of tough. We wish we were back home with you guys. We miss you so much. We only use the alcohol to soothe our hearts so we can go to sleep at night. That's we're not having any fun. Not having any fun.
Well, I'll bet you when you're really having fun, it gets harder to remember to send stuff back.
Well, when you go to a place numerous times, like when we go to South Dakota,
They don't want to see that over.
well, we've taken a lot of pictures, and we're just not taking pictures anymore. So,
Gotcha.
I'm assuming those tree areas are avalanche chutes where...
Yes.
Yeah.
That's like where the snow comes.
Chutes. It's like...
When an avalanche comes down and just destroys everything.
Yeah, I'll show you one.
So that's where an avalanche took out a bunch of trees, and that's why there's not any growing there.
It would routinely happen. That routinely happens. Just based on the slope, probably where the snow deposit.
And the sun hits it.
That's the way. That's where the trees will actually, you know, if they go high enough, will help hold snow. But once that chute forms, like kind of like that right there. Yeah. Because it comes right down here. I mean, look at it, it's all brushy. So, you know, when that snow comes down, it almost liquefies.
See, those are actually partial glaciers that have come down.
Oh, really?
That's part of what they call the Harding ice fields.
That ice has been there for, that water's been ice for millions of years, Robert.
Yeah, actually, you can go up on top of the Harding ice fields.
Yeah?
Olympic training, ski training place there where they ski in the summer.
Just go ski on the glacier?
Yeah,
Why not?
and they, there's a friend of mine, there's a place up there. It's a guy built a place on the edge of a mountain up there, and he brings people in, and she is one of the chefs, and they fly her in. They have to helicopter you in, and she makes the meals and everything, and it's in the middle of nowhere on a cliff overlooking
All of that.
glaciers and everything.
Right up there.
Yeah.
And it's called what again?
I forget the name of the place.
No, I mean
the
the ice.
Harding ice field.
The Harding ice fields. If you're kite surfing out there, you think you probably have a wetsuit.
They'll be doing dry suits.
So
Dry suits keep you even warmer.
I got you.
In a wetsuit, you actually get wet. In a dry suit, you do not.
It's also a good place to see where the tide hasn't gone quite come in all the way. But also, this is what you were saying when you were driving in.
Yeah.
You could see the mud on both sides.
This was literally
Empty.
almost all the way across. It was like empty.
How many hours ago was that?
10 o'clock.
Yeah, 10 o'clock. So 6 hours ago?
Yeah.
6 hours ago, this was pretty much a muckety muck mess. And we're about to drive around the very end of it, right?
Yeah.
And then we got to go back all the way over there. We drove along the base of these mountain ranges all the way around. Didn't even really see those until now. That little bowl. The glacier behind us. And now driving on the other side of that body of water. Welcome to the Kenai. They're all pretty excited. So, yeah, my son's going to college. Kind of the first trip with him before he heads out. But it's pretty cool. Let me take you for a little tour. It is a brand new building, really. So, yep. There she is. Guys took their boots off because they were nervous about it, but here we go. Smells brand new. It smells like a new house. How many rooms are upstairs?
There's two. There's a deck outside.
Like to look out?
Facing the river now.
So,
Probably half into it.
for real?
I don't know about that. Maybe.
Let's see if this is locked. Go ahead, try it. It's open.
I opened it.
They got a sauna. Let's see.
This is nice.
They have cars.
You got fire or firewood ready.
There's two rooms. There's like a bunk bed and another.
That goes to the garage.
Let's go to the garage.
Yep, so we could just pull in and empty the truck out that way. But there's a fishing pole.
Not bad. That is a little on the undersized side.
This guy doesn't look like... Oh, he is hooked up. Little natural gas one. I don't know if it's propane or... It's one way to do it, huh?
More chairs.
Some camp chairs. Some
More
deep...
chairs. Must be voters because they have white.
Bring the truck in.
Oh, they're just carrying stuff in. You want to help them?
Yeah.
Nice wide stairs. Definitely warmer up here. Plenty of room in here. Nice. This is pretty sweet. So 2 patio doors. Neighbors are out. So this is the Kenai River. It's like a blue color. Very cool. And then a sauna. So I've taken like maybe 2 vacations in my life. It's rare. Wish I probably would have taken more, but all of the energy and capital at the beginning, working through college, paying off school, was able to kind of jumpstart the business. And now that I'm 45 years old, you know, just like with my parents, my brother's 11 years younger than me. His life is a lot easier than mine. But I don't know, that's a good thing if your life's easy, you know? I don't know. Looks like they're turning the truck around to make it easier to empty. I hate camping. I don't like it. Doesn't make sense. It's like a job. I'd rather stay in a hotel. These guys. That's what I'm talking about, dude.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Is it what you thought it would be?
No.
This is what I thought.
What? You thought it'd be better or worse?
I didn't think it would be this though.
Oh, really?
I thought this is really, really nice. It's a little bit better than what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I thought it was
You didn't think we'd be the first people staying in it?
Well,
Second.
I figured that there was a decent chance based on the fresh gravel around it.
Yeah, I mean, this thing's brand new.
Yeah, literally brand new.
Did they build this?
That water's flowing in
You
it.
gotta build one of these out here.
Right, dude? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is a $300,000 home, easy.
Yeah.
Like, to build.
Yeah.
That doesn't include land. All right. This is interesting. It is 10:20 at night, and it is, like, bright, like day. So, it's bright out. Like, this is 10:20. It's crazy. 10:20 at night. Like, it's like daylight. Yep, never experienced this.